box recorder suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Iran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Never was one to play the odds. Give me something I can use up close.
You got it. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force Actual. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Jensen, we're moving through... Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. We're gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
خلينا ننهي هذه الصفقة ونطلع. الصفقة للأبد. يا بدأت تعصف.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can't. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
شكلي
جيبوني أشوف. ها؟ في ايه؟ Deus!
Installed the signal booster already?
المخزن والمخازن الموجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. That was fast. They installed the signal booster already?
المخازن اللي موجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. That was fast. We installed the signal booster already?
عشان نخدم المخازن اللي موجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. Too much right. Last thing we need is to come ready down.
المنطقة كلها متأمنة. حول.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاية كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
That's just clear.
Solid copy.
Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Miller, I disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
That's not what I meant. I meant we should be...
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
المنطقة كلها متأمنة. حول. فينك يا سينج؟ الوقت بيعدي بسرعة.
started a new game too, huh?
Access granted.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that.
About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, round nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the? The part has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on...
Agreed. Make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him! This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that. Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
artificial eyes to prosthetic.
Wow, I've been talking this whole time and my mic has been muted.
Why don't you watch where you're going? Here,
oh my
let me
goodness.
help you with that, ma'am.
So, the mic didn't hear me when I was talking about getting the trophy. The secret of the dead body, the first dead body you come across hanging off of the stairs. So that was gone.
Right,
oh my God. All that stuff.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure.
But putting that code into the first panel,
sure your task force will come
a
up with
trophy.
Something, and
Jumping
that it won't
off
be
of
what the Juggernaut Collective digs up.
Using your Icarus attack, and then using
kind of odd though, don't you
whatever
think?
that other attack is.
Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling.
Anyway.
Last minute intel. We were
sorry for not responding to you, Agent.
Yeah, well, that's a lie.
Hi there, Josh. It's horrible. My mic hasn't been working this whole time. I'm stupid. And I'd like to get in here and turn this shit down because I can't hear.
Ever since we slipped you into one of them. We've got a team in Oman. A hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. The task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect. It doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Can you turn down the volume, please?
That is what I'm trying to do. See, I could barely hear her say those words.
Make a scene, Adam.
As soon as I get to a part where I can adjust this stuff, I will do that. I'm going to skip through all the cutscenes and everything because I've already seen all this stuff like 4 times already. I've already played through 4 times. I'm not going to be able to get to platinum because
where it's gotten even worse
the breach mode is a time trial thing,
over their shoulder,
and I'm not going to do that. I had the same problem with Metal Gear Solid 2, doing the VR missions and stuff like that.
Say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago.
Can you do it through all the settings?
Yeah, you can do it through the settings, but as you can see right here, it gives me no availability to do anything.
What?
So
are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over?
As soon as we get through with this right here, I'll adjust this stuff so it turns it down so everybody can hear everything.
The hell was that?
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me
She
find
has the best motion capture actor, whatever you want to call it. Because her mouth actually moves and is right. Jensen and everybody else, sometimes you'll come across a section and you'll see that it's not really matching up very well. But her body language and motions and eye movements, everything was great with her character alone.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did.
What was unbelievable is Miller is the director. Why in the hell would Director Miller be on the plane giving the briefing? That would never happen. McCready would have been the one giving the briefing, or Miller would have been doing it through comms. No way is the director going to go on a damn deadly mission with everybody. Stupid. Doesn't make sense.
Am I ever going to meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSA's other...
Alright, I can finally skip through this.
okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Hi there, welcome to the stream.
Do you hear that?
Sorry, I gotta skip through this stuff, because this stuff is so loud. There we go. We'll keep the sound effects up pretty high. Turn the music down there. Make sure you set this on speakers and not wireless control. There's a glitch in the game. Always make sure you go into your
much better
HUD settings. Where's one? There's objective display. Make sure all this stuff is turned on, because a lot of times some of your stuff pickup outline. Use this option to turn the pickup outlines on or off for interactive objects. This will make it a hell of a lot easier to find things. And I don't need my reticule because, I mean, I can turn it on, but most of my stuff has lasers, so it turns it off automatically. Turn all this stuff on. You can scale this down. I've got mine set on 5. That's where I like it. Alright. Everybody knows first thing you do is check out your stuff in here. You don't have to read all of the ebook like in Human Revolutions. You actually had to read and go all the way to the last page where it didn't count. In this one you can just open the book and close it again. I'm not even going to really worry about getting everything.
Good morning, Adam. We have one new message.
From?
David Starrett.
Play it.
Adam, Dave. I know it's been a while. What happened? Whatever reason, life's too short. I'm leaving for London.
You saved his VidCom number?
Could you guys hear him talking well through the phone? Just making sure.
Could you guys hear him talking well?
I'm gonna turn that voice stuff up just a little bit.
Turn it up just a bit.
Okay. I wish I could get some new stuff for that. Yeah, keep that. Hopefully that's good enough. Don't plan on changing it again. Anyway, go ahead and make sure everybody knows about this right here.
As you wish. I'll keep you safe.
Alright, I don't want that. I should probably keep a bunch of this stuff in my inventory to sell to people, but I don't really need any of that. I have 19,000 credits right here for Neuropozine, so. Pick up your trench coat and we're ready to go. Now,
Miller,
any Deus Ex game you play, Deus, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people say it's not Deus. I say it's Deus. It's Deus Ex. Screw you. The first thing you want to do is explore everything.
There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now.
He's praying over a sleeping person.
There are some guys in my bookshop. Gangster-looking guys. So,
Unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack.
The front door isn't the most peaceful option.
So that's how you do that. You can get around a lot of doors, locked doors. Of course, not right there. Everything's boarded up. Right there, you can get into that one also downstairs. You can get into that one downstairs through that window. So all these windows, you can use all that stuff.
We are at the brink of a new age.
You can talk to this guy, but blah, who cares? So the first thing we're needing to do is get to Kohler. He's over here.
Doc Larry, show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go.
So blah 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 blah. Go ahead and cooperate. Blah blah blah. That document agent isn't in charge. I'll accept it.
All right, give me the address.
All right, if we want to go ahead and do this right.
I'm serious. I saw him.
So we're gonna blah 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 through his sequence. Pay 35,000. Screw that. Confront him.
You're not even trying, are you? You just blatantly scam Oggs out of as much as you can.
You want updated permit or not? Documents are actually pretty good. You'll see. Trust me. The girl is very talented.
Ooh, so there's a girl.
These documents, what are they? Stolen? Forged? Invisible?
Look. Just give...
I'm tired of talking to him.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer. And about your friend upstairs. I'm gonna try my chances with the papers for now.
Suit yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night.
Whatever you say. Alright, go ahead and show you how to do this mission right quick. And since we're already here, the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast. I don't know if it's still broadcasting. It is for me on my phone. I'm watching it on my phone right now, so. They hid their money under the fridge. There's the e-book. Some crafting parts. Probably nothing worth anything. These sellable items aren't really good for anything. Everything's unlocked. You don't even have to read anything. If you don't hear a sound when you scroll, you'll hear a sound, and that's a little alert letting you know that there was something important in there. So just go back to it and read it. Just skim through it and look for what you're needing. See, I've already got all of my stuff back, but you won't have your stuff if you're just playing the first time. See that nobody ever looks this way.
There's too many of us. Too many shares in the tank.
Okay, he's not looking. Always dispose of your bodies. Always check bodies too. Okay, so her shutter is closed. But everything's in error, so I can't use it. I already have this, so I can still use it because it's New Game Plus. But I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and show you where you need to go.
Hey.
Hey there, Super. 852 Narrator. What you doing, man? We have to get in here. So this is why you needed Hacking 3. But you probably won't have one. You'll have to craft one of these. But you actually didn't even need to do that. You can go right here. Did anybody hear that? No. Okay, so your best bet would be to close that door right there so nobody sees this hole if they do come inside. There's a safe right here. You'll get the password for it in a little bit, so don't even worry about it. And see, now you're trapped in here with her.
I hope you're not Edward Broad, because you don't look at all like the
Homework. I hate some homework, man.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month. But they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other orgs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that.
This is where you actually find out that the checkpoint itself is fake. I thought he was just a dirty cop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... you know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
No.
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
Now, the easiest way for you to do this without you getting into any trouble is to find the cop.
No more faking documents ever again.
She's lying.
Unless
I know the future.
really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of?
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries. So the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others would leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free
Yeah,
to
see,
help
you weren't
yourself.
actually supposed to know about that vent.
What about you?
So, they were actually telling you how to escape. So, go right through. Oh, no, never mind. Code is 2489. Take that. Nobody's in here still. Still have to be careful out here, Dag. There you go. Alright. So now, we go down the street.
Just because Drahomir looks like a cop doesn't mean he's a real cop.
He showed me his credentials. They look pretty real to me.
Bullshit. The guy's a scam artist. Everyone knows it.
If you ever find proof of this, I'm with you. You know that.
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
I used to be a cop, for what it's worth.
Let me guess. Not in Prague. And not since the incident.
In America. Detroit, a long time ago.
I envy you. I look forward to the day that I can say I used to be a cop. A long time ago.
That bad?
If I could do it again, I would be a fireman. No one looks into a fire and thinks, shit, does this one really deserve it? You can just follow orders and feel good about it.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, guys, if there's buffering going on in the
Piece
video.
of all the right people provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing hogs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen, the right amount of coin in the right kind of bucket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving Oggs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
There was a girl named Elena. The way she tells it, she was forced at gunpoint to work for Drahomir. They kept her in a little room and made her forge documents for them.
Why didn't she go to the police?
She was scared. A lot of people are scared.
Yeah, of course they are. Prague's going to hell. The bad cops don't care and the good ones are too busy filling out forms. Fuck it. Drahomir's been pulling this shit for long enough and I'm sick of being told to ignore it. Official police business now. Stay out of it.
Ah!
Don't make this harder than it needs to be! Going in!
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many saints. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not going to be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever... need documents for something.
I'll be fine. Thanks.
There you go. That's all you have to do to get through this section. Of course, those guys are still blocking. But at least you can go through this way now. If you've got the... well, you won't have them. But you can pick things up. See if there's anything around here. Yeah, nothing around here. So I'm just going to go the other way that I told Agent to go earlier. So that way, if you didn't do that mission already, jump up right there, jump up right here, jump here, jump here. A gun, parts, ebook, biocell. Doesn't look like anything else I want. be trouble for me to get back up here again. If so, I'm not going down there yet. So I'm not going to go down there yet.
We have other collections to make.
Should be done.
Does not have all day to look for this cockroach.
That coward won't come out.
You waiting for me to find him?
Yeah, Timon was right.
Where else could we look up like that go? What if you didn't even need?
Body's ripped. Get organized.
Ah! He shot me through the TV! Call an ambulance!
You think he's read all these books?
Alright, now as soon as this guy gets out of the way, you can go.
The longer you hide, the more angry we get.
Jensen, thank
Now
God.
see, I don't know where this vent is that I saw Agent earlier come through a vent.
I remember it's red.
Where is this vent at that he came through? I don't know. I spun the globe. I'm sure there's lots of stuff. Yeah, lots of goodies in the drawers and everything. Screw that though. I gotta go ahead and get ready to finish this.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonder kind.
Now you can get a trophy by going and stealing the neuroplasticity calibrator from Otar, whatever his name is. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip all of this, blah 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 blah. Go ahead, let's do this procedure. Let's skip this.
These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler?
I like how he undid all this stuff, and I have less augs. Once I, buy everything back again, I have less than when I started again. So he didn't just undo some, he flat out broke me back to start again.
Inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you want to use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, Don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler.
Now, see, here's the thing it doesn't say. Once you do this, once you deactivate one of these, it cannot be reactivated until late in the game when you actually... He uses the neuroplasticity calibrator on you. So, blah, 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 a bunch of nothing. I'll go ahead and do that. See, to get the trophy, you actually have to break into the casino, sneak in, and I mean, it's very, very easy to do, to sneak in there, but you will need a multi-tool, which you will get plenty. Now, everything out of here, we got to get everything. So, there's some Neuropozine. There's a multi-tool that you would have needed. Give me the parts. More Neuropozine. More parts. Let's go ahead and get rid of this green crap. And if you're going to activate one of your things, go ahead and let it use it until it runs out, because deactivating and reactivating things is what drains your actual battery life. It can always recharge once you use it, but if you keep using it and deactivating it and using it over and over and over again, it drains the actual power line. So alright.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I'm not gonna get it.
Access granted.
Practice. It says 13 are available, or 14, but it says +9 up there, so isn't that funny? Alright. Only 5 left. Alright, that looks good. What is that? I deployed a ladder through the wall. That's funny. Oh, I can't throw it. That's funny. Alright, I think I'm done in here.
Witness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Alright, right in front of your apartment. This guy. He wants Neuropozine.
You're looking for the best prices in Prague? Not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Neuropozine.
No problem. What do you have?
They released the new titles for PS Plus for February. They stink.
Oh man, that's funny. We just have to wait 600 years right now for all of these to pop up. $19.98. Point of interest. Side missions. First thing we always have to do is go get the calibrator. Jesus! Go ahead and save up on that because I don't need anything from there. Alright. Now check the map. We've got lots of little blue squares to go to. Green squares are point of interest. Or octagons, hexagons. They're hexagons. And of course yellow is your main story. So I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and head over to the story mission place, and I'll end the stream once I get there. Always go through this side, even when you're coming back, because if you go through there on that side, either coming or going from the metro, that cop will always stop you, so always go through right there. Always use the very last stall. I guess I can fit in one more thing. Going to get the calibrator, I'll finish that up, and then at the end of that, once I search the place up real good, I'll end the stream, and that'll be it. So what were the new releases? I haven't even looked, so.
Hi, emoji smiling face with halo, you great YouTuber, YouTube card for small channels. I just like to help. I doing giveaway and shout out if you want check. Have fun in a night.
Thank you. You too, have a good one.
This is why I wanted to be a cop.
Alright, where am I even going again? Alright, I'm going back over here. There is one more thing I want to check right quick. Where is the pharmacist? Right here. This is the pharmacist. We got to get over there.
What the hell kind of crazy?
What? I don't like being this. I'm afraid of it.
I wish I had a car in the game. That would be awesome. Honda gamer. I'll bet you like $5,000. I'll bet you $5,000 that if he's playing a racing game, he drives a Toyota. It was a joke. Come on. We all know he drives Honda. Did I pass it? Yeah, I did. Okay, this is the pharmacist right here.
Customer, right? Over here. What you need?
Okay, you will need the gas thing for this, unless you go ahead and do this right here. There's the vent thing right there, so as soon as you go in... Look at this. Look at all that money. There's 6. There you go. Of course, if you want to. We'll be coming back here during the story, during a side mission later, if, yeah. There's nothing here now, but there will be an ebook there later. So, remember that. I don't see anything else. I didn't do anything. No, I'm not a customer. Okay. Now I gotta get back over there. So now everybody knows where that big store of biocells and neuro is. So I've only got 8 biocells. That's sad. That's very, very sad. I'm sad right now.
Some hacking software, maybe? Welcome.
Sure.
Weapons. Stun gun. I found where the stun gun is. So whoever needs a stun gun, if you didn't get a stun gun at the start, there's the stun gun. You need 2,900. Consumables, biocells, multi-tools, crafting parts, hacking items. And you can sell all this stuff if you want to. I don't usually sell most of that stuff. It doesn't really matter. They're just something to have fun with.
Here long?
Like this right here. Watch this.
Showed up last week.
The cops will get mad at you for this, so be careful. Oh, I think I'm good. Oh. Alright, so there's lots of exploring to do in here also. You can go that way, but we're going to go ahead and finish this up. Thankfully, there's nobody here. But if you wanted to do this before meeting Kohler, I'll tell you how to do it. You just walk back over here where you're not in the red zone. Because there'll be guards at the doors and everything. You'll have to go right over through here. Just go right in like this. And you'll go in there. You'll go in here. You'll open this door. You'll open this door. You'll go in here. You'll drop down here. Oops. You'll go in here. Oh, a triangle. Then once you're in here, that's where your trouble comes in. Oh, yeah, see that guy right there? So the safe is what you need to get to. It's over there. That's where the neuroplasticity charger is, calibrator is right now. So you actually have to get over to that safe and use a multi-tool on it, and you actually have time to do that once this guy will leave, and you will go over this way. See, he sucks. He can't see you. So. What's he doing? Oh no. He went and sat in a bad spot for me. So when something like this happens, if you've got it, here's the real question right here. Can't reach. Alright, so this guy's leaving. And that guy's most likely going to turn around and head back this way. He might go outside. You never know. You can stand right here. Just pay attention to the radar if the guy starts coming back. See, I've got invisibility. I could just stand up and do this. There's the calibrator right there. Right there. So. I didn't even need that. But anyway, I'm not doing it that way, so you just walk in the front door right here.
Like I'm always telling you, people in old country are
more genuine. Be genuine. They treat people with respect. You notice how he was talking right there, so that tells you what kind of responses you need to give this guy. And everything's gone. The stream is broken. So I'll go ahead and end the stream right here. Sorry it broke.